Shig says his mother had raised him alone until he was 4. She found work cooking and cleaning for a rich family. They made her live in their home, and so Shig lived with a babysitter most of the time. Except for Sundays, when his mother would come and get him, and they'd go to the park. They'd stay together all day. When it got dark, she would walk him back to the babysitter's house, and then she would walk back to the home of the family that she worked for. Seeing the baby magpie, who couldn't get back to its mother, meant something to him.
So it was hot, summer. Because it was hot, and this is a baby magpie bird, I put my t-shirt into the Shoshone River, put the ice-cold shirt on myself, put the bird so it won't get hot, and we walked back towards Heart Mountain. There was no trail, walked along the creek, and eventually came to the barbed wires. So we all took turns lifting up the barbed wire, spreading it, and we all crawled back into the relocation center.
Shig says that he immediately started calling the magpie Maggie. When he got the magpie back to his barrack, his mother told him to take it right back to where he had found it. She told him that the baby bird was very likely going to die. But just then, Shig's stepfather came in and convinced his mother to let the bird stay. They got some food from the mess hall and water and started feeding the baby magpie. His stepfather built the bird a cage from leftover scrap wood they found.
And every morning, Maggie could hear people walking towards the restroom and back, into the mess hall and back. Some people had to go to school. Others went to work. What she was trying to do was get the internees to come and visit her and talk with the bird. So when I went to school or played with my friends, I would always say, "Hello, Maggie." When I returned, I would also say, "Hello, Maggie." And that bird one day said, "Hello, Maggie." I thought, well, wait a minute. This is a wild bird, a baby bird. And I said it again, "Hello, Maggie." And the bird said, "Hello, Maggie." Wow, a bird that could talk.
I'm Phoebe Judge, and this is Love. There were over 10,000 people incarcerated at the Heart Mountain internment camp, and Shig says that very quickly, word started spreading about this talking bird. People started visiting their barrack to come and see if it was actually true.
So that bird got all kinds of people of all ages visiting. And Maggie really enjoyed having visitors. They would say, "Come on, Maggie." And Maggie would say, "Come on, Maggie." My mother, she didn't work. And each day she would say, "What you doing?" And Maggie would say, "What you doing?" And the two sounded like they were fighting, arguing. I didn't understand what they were yelling about, screaming at each other. But years later, I found out both Maggie and my mother were the best of friends. At the beginning, I would open the cage door, place my hand, and the natural instinct of a bird is to peck, protect themselves. I didn't mind. I got attention from the bird. The bird got attention from me. Then I got thinking, I remember in San Francisco with a dog, I pet the dog's head, top of the head, and loved it. And I said, well, this is a bird. I'm going to pet the bird on the head, not knowing what it's going to do other than possibly peck my hands again. When I use my finger, pet the bird's head, that magpie head leaned backwards, her pupils disappeared, it was completely white, and enjoyed being petted. And now, with my fist, that bird jumped on my fist, walked up my arms all the way to my shoulder, and we looked at each other, eye to eye. Wow. Just that little petting, a little attention, a little affection, a little, it meant a lot to that bird. It meant a lot to me.
Maggie wasn't Shig's only pet. He also had a toad, a lizard, and a salamander. He started an ant farm. There was a dog that Maggie liked 2 barracks over, and his friend Arthur kept a rattlesnake. His neighbor next door had 2 pigeons. Maggie began spending more time outside of the barracks on the arm of Shig, or sitting next to his mother. The bird learned to mimic just about anything that she heard. Shig says she especially liked listening to teenagers whistling.
And one of the things they did was whistle short, simple tunes.